A follower and dark Seattle historian pointed me toward Comet Lodge Cemetery. I expected a ghost story. Instead, I found one of Seattle's most heartbreaking histories. This is Comet Lodge Cemetery on Seattle's Beacon Hill, and its story is far more complicated than it first appears. Long before Seattle existed, Beacon Hill was considered a culturally significant place by the Duwamish people and included indigenous burial grounds. Coast Salish burial practices varied over time, but this hill held deep significance long before it became a city cemetery. In the late 1800s, this became Comet Lodge Cemetery, operated by the Independent Order of Oddfellows. Over the years, hundreds of Seattle pioneers were buried here, but the cemetery didn't stay intact. Much of its original 5 acres was sold and developed. A section known as Baby Land, where many children had been buried, disappeared beneath homes and streets. Today, only about half the cemetery remains. More bizarre than anything is that many of the headstones you see today aren't actually sitting over the people they're meant to commemorate. When the cemetery was restored, surviving markers were gathered together or made anew because their original locations had been lost. There are still records of many of the people buried here, so although their graves were disturbed, their names have not been completely forgotten. When I visited, someone had clearly been caring for the grounds, the weeds had been cleared and flowers had been left. Despite everything this cemetery has been through, people are still making sure it's remembered. I have added resources in the description if you'd like to learn more. This is another place added to the Found Washington map, link in my bio.